If you've been following me for a while, you will know that every year when temperatures drop, I start talking about using oil in your hair and protective hairstyles. Once it gets really cold out and it's windy and it's rainy and it's snowy and there's just a lot for your hair to handle when it's out. Not to mention, you know, wearing big bulky coats and maybe backpack straps and all kinds of hoods and just things that are against your hair all the time, hats, scarves. Your hair is in need of a little bit of protective styling, if you ask me. So on days when you go outside for a long time or you plan to spend a long time outdoors, then it might be a good idea to try one of these protective hairstyles. So today I'm going to share 3 with you that are a little bit more exciting than just your kind of regular low bun that I personally like to do on a day-to-day basis. So let's get started with the first one straight away. I am going to start by gathering my hair into a ponytail, and it's going to be a low one right around the nape of my neck. Alright, so then I'm going to pull this elastic down just a little bit, separate this hair into 2 so that I form a little hole right here, as you can see. And I'm going to flip my ponytail through that. And you can pull it tight a little bit, and I've created these 2 really pretty twists. So to finish this hairstyle off, I am just going to braid this remaining piece of ponytail. Just a simple English braid. As always, in proper Loepsie tradition, I am going to tug at the sides of this braid to just make it a little bit larger. Now just fluff it out a little bit. Now if your hair is a little bit shorter, then you could just simply pull this braid up and tuck it away into this little bucket that you have here. If your hair is a little bit longer, like mine, then it's maybe a little bit easier to fold it a couple of times. I'm just going to fold it over once like that. And then one more time. And then tuck it. So I am going to use a few bobby pins to just hold this down, mainly around the top here. So I'm just kind of sliding them in from the side and trying to grab some of that inside rolled folded braid as well. And there is your first hairstyle all done. Now something to keep in mind when doing protective hairstyles is that the main goal of them is to keep your ends safe. The ends are the most kind of fragile part of your hair, the most prone to breakage and splits and things like that. So it's really important to make sure that your ends are tucked away. That is why usually a normal kind of braid doesn't really count as a protective hairstyle on medium curly to straight hair textures. So that's why for me personally, whenever I do a braid and it's supposed to be a protective hairstyle, I do always make sure to pin it up as well. So let's move on to the next hairstyle. For the next hairstyle, I'm going to start by making 2 ponytails right in the center of my head. Alright, so when I have that, I am going to turn each of these ponytails into a rope braid. And a rope braid is super easy to make. All you have to do is make sure you have 2 even sections. And then you're going to twist both of these sections individually into one direction. And then twist them around each other in the opposite direction. And that is going to make them kind of cling onto each other and not unravel as soon as you let go of this braid. And it's just really, really quick to do. It's one of my personal favorite braids. It's not even a real braid actually. Right, be sure to tie off the end with a hair elastic. Now we are actually going to fluff these up as well. And you can do that by not pulling at the entire section, but just a few little strands within it. That's kind of what gives you this really nice big voluminous look. Alright, so once you have 2 fluffed up rope braids, we are going to create a bun with these. So I am going to start wrapping them around each other. And every now and then I'm just going to go in with a couple of bobby pins and start securing this as I go. And then tuck the ends away underneath and use a few more pins to hold everything in place. And when you're done, it should end up looking something like this. The next hairstyle, I guess you could say, is a little bit of a variation on the first one. It starts out in the very same way. I'm gonna start by making a low ponytail again. Pull that down a little bit to create a slot for my hair to go through. Like that. Then I'm going to loop it through once again. And with the hair that is left, just that little tiny bit down here, I am actually going to braid this. Again, just a very simple basic braid. So then I'm going to take this braid and I'm going to fold it across or kind of wrap it around that little bun that I have and pin it to my head right in the back here underneath my little chignon. And there is another really cute and really simple hairstyle done. So those were the hairstyles that I wanted to share with you today, guys. I really hope you found this helpful and you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for loads more beauty and lifestyle content. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description box below. Thank you so much for your support. There's another video here that you may also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!